That's weird. Restart. Well, MNQ took a little refresher. I had my first buy here where it hung because there is support here on the 4 hour. So that was my first buy. But if it gets through here, we're going to be down in the 2800 range, maybe 29, but I mean, we're going to be somewhere in this range. And it's starting to drop into it. So I have a feeling it's only 8:30 unless we have some major. I mean, we're only 2 hours into the 4 hour. Let's look at the 1 hour. I mean, we're just printing gaps here. So I bought here and made like a little bit of money because it just like hung here for a little bit. But like I made some money here. I didn't pay attention to the drop. Like I think I saw it happening earlier because I was up at 5. Yeah, I was up at 5 a.m. So I saw it, yeah, start to happen here. I didn't get into it because I was coding my trading bot, which, by the way, made $270 yesterday automatically trading one contract of MNQ at the end of the day. So it's not bad. I mean, it's 8:30. This could definitely go lower. This could definitely go lower. I mean, volume hasn't set in yet. I know Bitcoin's rallying. It rallied and then it rallied, like literally rallied twice, which is crazy. You see all the shorts getting smoked here. Then you see this. Russia's adapting Bitcoin. I'm sure if you miss the pop, it's going to come back down and you're going to get a retest of everything. It always does, right? Like this all happened in one day. So trust me, the boys are going to bring it back down to the rodeo. So I would literally just put a buy right back at support down here if you feel like you missed out right around 65 area. What is this? Yeah, 64 900. I don't know. Personally don't trade Bitcoin futures because if I sit here and watch Bitcoin, it makes no sense. Like on a 5 minute chart, it's so jumpy. I could be wrong, but that's my take on it. Like it is wild. It's wild. Like look at these. That looks weird. I mean, I guess then it did kind of go down, but it's still going up. People are just nervous. This is reacting oddly. Look at this. This looks like nothing compared. This was wild to me before this shit. Man, if you made money off this, you were just sitting in it, right? You just made a long-term decision like this thing's going to go up. But I don't think anybody caught that whole move that was like getting in cuz that shit I'm on the 5 minute, so that shit happened in half an hour. Like you had to be getting in on this one and then just had a stop loss there and then went to what time was it, 11 10 a.m. went to brunch and then came back and your account was filled with bread. I would never bet the farm on Bitcoin though, even though it's that time and it's almost September. But again, going back to the wait for it to drop back down. Wait for it to drop back down. It will. It will. Look at good old MNQ, man. That shit's coming right back home. Right back home. The flight is landing. Crazy. Ooh, nice drop. Nice drop. Okay, well, my other buys are way down here on the floor board. Like 28, 495, 27, 42. And these could even be like soft ass buys. Like back to the 4 hour, you got to look at where you're at. So we are in a gap area on the 4 hour. Like there's support at the bottom of this, obviously, right? This is where the liquidity gets taken out. So right at about 29,000, we may see a bounce here. But it did look, I mean, it literally went right along with this trend line. And I was making fun of this trend line because it was only these two candles here that were holding this trend line up. But it did, at least the bodies did respect that trend line. And again, I'm on the 4 hour. So looking over here, this is July 22nd support here. July 22nd support here that it's going into. So this is definitely a point where it's going to bounce around a little bit. I felt safe putting my money in on the 5 minute, getting a little bit of this up and down twist, but we'll see what it does. Does it go down even more? I don't know. It looks like possibly it may come back up. It looks very oversold. Let me look on the 30. Yeah, it is very oversold. So I feel like it may go a little bit further down, but it's probably going to at least retest a little bit before making its way down further, or it may do a huge, move back up temporarily, maybe even all the way back into this trend line. Maybe it goes down below this buy here, and then it goes like down to here, and then it comes back up and taps this. But either way, it's breaking below this buy. And again, on the 4 hour, that's basically the middle range of this. Typically, if it bypasses the middle range of a gap like this, I look for a liquidity sweep beyond the gap here. Like by 9:30 or 9:45, this thing is down here, killing all the shorts, or killing all the longs, stop losses, and then it sucks back up. It's one of those huge candles. And on the 4 hour, this candle is already pretty freaking long. But at the same time, then you get that big wick. So we'll see. I don't know if this is a wick day or it's just a strong candle day downward and we're going to continue. So that's something you got to gamble on. But I'm done gambling on this because I did make a little bit of money and now it's past it. So I'm out. Like, unless I see a huge green candle somewhere on one of these lower timelines, I'm really not doing anything. So far, it's all red. You can't trust this shit. A 5 minute, too much. But I mean, this isn't a lot of play here for it to drop back down even more. And again, we are deep inside of this now. So price is below that. Here's price, this little dotted line. So we're into that, into the tip of it. Have a feeling we may come down to this second buy line here that I have. I have this at 28,742. Again, it's just a midpoint of this gap here. The midpoint of this gap is this, right? And why do we get this gap? We get this gap because it starts to go up. Then when it breaks past this, that's when it, it really gaps up because all of the buyers are like, oh shit, okay, let's buy. That's a clear signal. It's above here. It's going to come back and retest that. There's a little bit here. So again, like I said, it may just come down to here, which is like the bottom of this. A lot of times when I see these S curves here, you go underneath this consolidation and you go above this consolidation, you have this little this little area here. So if you look at underneath that gap, this could be a good buyback area if you're just looking to go long, because it gets stuck in between these and it usually has to go back the other direction. And even these candle wicks are poking back into this. So if you lost money today, don't worry about it. You're starting to get into some places where you can go long. If you're short on it and you're making money, good. I never have too much faith that MNQ is going to go the direction I think it's going to go in. So silver's up and down. The dollar is down, coming back up though, right? The VIX, actual silver's at 60, Bitcoin's through the roof. Dow is down from all-time highs. Where are we at all-time highs? August 5th. August 5th, we're at 54,885. We're at 53,109. 16 point, 100-point move. And the S&P. Lots of green here. Lots of green here. Lots of support. This is the 4-hour. We are right here at the top of this support here. You can see the line coming over here. So we're getting into support here. So this could be one of those sell up to the bell and then turn around and go the other way for a little bit mornings. But we'll see. It's 8:42, so we're already getting into it. MNQ. Do see a slight wick there. It is coming back up to where I have my original buy line, which is here. You can't see it because you got price. So it is retracting back to that. So showing a little bit of that this support is working here on the 4-hour, which is good. Always look back historically. I'm sure you know that, but if you don't, look back on the 4-hour for that support and then draw your lines. A little bit inside, close to the bottom. And then in a volatile market like today's market, a lot of times it pushes past it just enough to knock out stop losses, etc. So a lot of these gaps that I say, I use the Luxalgo, what is it, fair value gap, and that just basically colors the gaps. And you can do it on chart, so every chart just shows the gaps on that chart, which I only trust an hour and above. It's either gonna buy in the middle here in the center, and you can couple that with something here, some consolidation, which will act as support. Even with that support though, if it does bypass, let's say you bought right here and you're in a long and it's going past it. A lot of times, just to get faked out, it'll get pushed down all the way below it, which will make it disappear essentially. It will get right down to the bottom of it, and it'll pass it by, a little bit, and then within that same candle, it'll before it closes, it'll come right back up. You'll see the FEG bar again, and you're in it. So what I usually do right when I'm in a buy is I'll just do like the smallest buy-in ever, confirm it, right? Make sure there's a move in the other direction. And then if I decide I want to gamble more while it's moving in the other direction, like maybe right there you buy it, it goes up, it turns back around, goes down, and then it goes back up again, right? Like it retests. That's a good way to buy back in again. And you can almost buy back in right at your price, just a little bit above. But if you buy one here, what I like to do is put a little stop loss. Like I'll buy and then I'll put a stop loss on the other side. So I'll like if it's pulling back up here, I'll buy it, put a little stop loss, and it'll just be past here. I'm on the 4 hour, so I would even put my stop loss back into this candle, right? Because of what time it is, 8:45. It's like, hey, this thing's either going down or up, right? It looks like it might be going up. So I put my stop loss here. That way, if it's going to take it all the way down beyond this fair value gap here, and into where a lot of the bigger stop losses are, then I'll miss this move. Like, I'll get kicked out, it'll continue down, and then if I start seeing a turnaround here, that's when I'll buy it back up. But I don't want to hold it through this whole downward trend. There's no point in that, right? Because the longer you hold something on the way down, when it starts coming up in retest, you don't know how far it's going to come back up. It may not even go back to your price, right? No point in holding a small order all the way in the wrong direction and then averaging it in with more buys. Better to let it go early and then reassess, look at where price is going. See, so the sell was cooling off here. If you look at the MACD, the shorts were cooling off here, and then we just had this one huge candle, which was our 6 a.m., right? Coming into our new market. So crossing down the 70. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of things hitting their peaks or valleys. So this may be a point of reconciliation where we are going to see things go the other way now. Everything that made its exertion overnight and early into this morning is now going to turn around a little bit, retest, and we'll see where it's going. So this is a good time to get in on a move in the opposite direction with everything that it's been going all night. Because I'm seeing metals start to be they're overbought. Like NASDAQ, this is in an oversold. I'm sure all of these are getting into an oversold. These are getting into a high overbought area. Very volatile. Oil is through the roof. Oh, oil's in a nice little gap here. Oil's in a nice red gap, but it printed a green gap. It printed a green inside of a red, which means that's invalidated. Like, that's no longer a red fair value gap. That to me is a change to the upside. And then we're targeting this right here. We're targeting the 90, 91, all the way up to what? Shit, 92? And into this. We might get back to 100, who knows? I hope we do, or it's an easy investment. What's up, G? MNQ, let's see, is it holding to that? It is holding to that. Look at that thing go up. Not bad. 15 minutes coming up, 10 minute, 5 minute, totally retracting. Where's it going to retract to? Ooh. So if I look back even on the 5 minute, right, I see coming down to here. Let me look on the 15 minute. Yeah, but either way, it's coming. Oh, that was a big one. Look at that move. Oh, well, I'm on the 15 now, so that's showing me. Never mind. 3 minutes left on this. Watch out for this double candle here. This yellow line is touching it. That's definitely a point where if it's a continuation, it's going to hit back down. So I would definitely, if I'm in a long, I'd scale my position down slightly when I get to this point, or slide my stop loss a little closer, or just if you're in it for the long haul, move my stop up a little bit, but be prepared to get hit once it hits this yellow line. I'm going to keep it on MNQ. I'm going to go hang with my kid for a second and stay streaming though. If you've seen my bot trade, I did this huge update where I can create multiple bots of this same market maker with different symbols. Now I had these other strategies I could do, but for some reason when I coded that, the agent had an error. Everything screwed up. Now the bot isn't staying published. Like I can start the bot, it'll do a trade, and then it'll immediately get out of the trade, which luckily the last couple of trades were in profit for like $1.50, but essentially, yeah, that it's not working right now. I'm publishing an update and trying to get it working. Hopefully I'll have it working today to continue. But the bot did make $270 yesterday. And so that's a bot running completely, not watching it, not controlling it, and just literally making trades via brackets around the current price, and essentially skewing it slightly based on volume, candle size. It's looking a little bit about where it's trending. Is like there a major trend up and down. It's also looking at support levels. So it's looking back a certain number of candles. It's seeing if there's a support level there. So if there's a support level, it may shut off. So it may not trade in that point. And then when it gets out of the support level, depending on what side it gets out of, it's looking to place a trade based on that movement in that direction. So there is a little bit of logic there. It's just not blindly placing brackets around price. And I think that's helped it become profitable, because when I first built a bot, it wasn't profitable at all. Now it's becoming profitable. I had 2 days of basically losing trades, turning the bot on and off, going back, redeveloping. And then yesterday it ran for the longest it's ever ran, and it was profitable. And there was a pretty good win rate. Right now it's like showing, the app is like going crazy. It's showing all of my trades, even though ones that weren't made with the bot, it's appropriating them to bot trade. So I have a lot of issues now that I'm trying to reconcile, and then hopefully it does that quickly and I can fix it and get it back live. But I don't like right now that it's everything that it's showing me. It's just off. Current default. Let's see, actually history page. Current default marker bot keeps shutting off after an order, so I republished that. Let's start this bot now and see if the bot works at least. Let's see. So I'm going to start the bot here. Okay. It is working the bot. Let's see what happens. We'll let it run for a second. I'm going to go out and eat breakfast with my son. Oh wow, it's in an order. Well, it looks like it's maybe working now. I'm not sure about this realized profit here. Yeah, just a little retest, dude. Don't get nervous. Don't get nervous. Don't put me in for the short yet. I think we're still in an upward trend. We're good. 47 seconds left. Let's see where this red candle leaves off. Might come back up there. I mean, either way, we're bot trading, so it's got to be like, hey, it is what it is. If it loses, it loses. That's data. That's data it's going to ingest and go, okay, what did I do wrong? It's not moving the sell yet. When it gets to a certain point, it will move the sell into a loss. We'll see what happens. And this candle still hasn't gone past. Yeah, I guess it's pretty much equal low still. He's going into a bit of a short here. No? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Alright, I'm gonna bounce. I gotta take my almost son's truck, because he's 15, to the stereo place and take my other son to school in the truck. So I'm gonna let this run though and keep streaming. We'll see what happens to the bot. Hopefully it doesn't tweak out. Busting out the what? I'm looking for the keys, for the truck keys. They might be down there. See 'em? I don't see 'em up here. What? No. Where are the truck keys, broski? Dude. Well, we'll get the wheel lights on tomorrow, and then you can figure out whether you want to keep the keys in your pocket again. We're not taking the truck keys back. No, man, I'm sorry. I'm not your errand boy. I'm taking Wes to school in a different car. I'm coming back home. Okay, so I have to take Wes to school, come to your school, get keys, go back home, drop the truck off. I'm not doing all that. I have work to do. It said Wesley. Did I say Wesley? Did I say Lee at the end of that fucking word? You stupid fuck. How is it just making shit up, dude? Unbelievable. Does it not know that you're Weston and you're in my contacts? Jesus. Siri is terrible. Everything has gotten so much better except for Siri. It's trying to get me at break even. I don't think so. Where are you going to go now? Oh, willing to take a loss now. Oh, Super Trend MNQ. You ready to go? You ready to go? The page. Go. It's out the front door. All right. I'm going to leave and I'll be back. Oh shit, so I'm in this trade, but I updated my bot, so basically it didn't. I'm just gonna get out of this. I updated my bot, and when I update my bot, it deletes everything. I'm gonna see. So basically, it stopped. Damn it. Can you make the app so when I republish it either cancels the current trade or the bot continues running when everything recedes the way it is now? I end up with an order that is live with no management at all. Well, today's been a fucking loss. And you're going long still. Why are we going long? Oh, I guess we're not in a... Good job, man. God, take profit before we all fucking die. Dude, I don't know what it is with AI today, but it takes so long. Can you look at this order and see if was take? Terminal page. Man, there were so many errors today. Now it's like it. If I'm profitable today, it would be a miracle because there was so many bot errors where like I uploaded, it shut off the bot, then the thing ran into a negative 100. I really get chewed up at opening bell too. It seems like. Like this thing cannot handle the level of reversals. Wow, it did really turn around at that first buy signal, didn't it? Here, I'm gonna take a picture of this and be like, all right, I'm gonna take the whole thing. Maybe I'll make it bigger. Really gets chopped up on a trend reversal. Is there any way to safeguard this? $952.54. Way to chop it up today, boy. Damn, down almost $400 today. Crazy. And that's included money I had traded manually. Made a couple $100 on. So that means we lost like 600 today. Definitely losing day so far. Oh, this bot won't stay active for more than fucking 5 minutes with all the updates I keep making to it. And what's crazy is it takes hours for this thing to test, go back, look at it. Like every prompt literally is taking hours. My billing is probably through the fucking roof. Dude. Damn, 109, 16, 126. This thing's lost some money, dude. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in a little stop loss. I'm gonna put in a little stop loss. Because I think this thing is just fucking basically retarded. Hard stop. Goes this many dollars against you. I'm gonna do 40. Which probably doesn't matter now because all the crazy shit is done because 10 now. So you're putting in buys in what kind of trend now? I mean, I could see going for the bounce, but it's kind of against the trend there. May? Let's go up to August, buddy. Oh Okay, we're not spending that much. Okay, so it did go short there at least this time. It was going long. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it, man. Are you supposed to get it? Who knows? I guess on a good day, you're going to be like, all like, this thing is God. And then on a bad day, you're like, dude, this thing is the worst thing ever. It doesn't know anything. Oh, wow. History now is old. Let me look at TradeZella because this fucking app, dude. This app is so bad at reconciling at this point. Oh my god, please refresh. Please. Like, what is going on? X out of this shit. $109 and $126. I mean, at least it's profitable now. Like, it's looking pretty profitable. I got two $20 orders. Maybe I shouldn't even put that take profit in there. I should just get that out. I love that. I have two totally different windows open there. I lost $41. Oh, because I put the stop loss in. Alright, I don't like putting that stop loss in, actually. I don't like that. What's up, man?
The keys are on the way to your house.
What?
The keys are on the way to your house, so you're gonna take
Yeah, you already told me that. Yeah, you already told me that.
well, I didn't know if you were Evan or not.
Oh, okay. Are they getting dropped off, or just tell me when they're here, man?
Yeah, they're getting dropped off to you. My
Just
mom has it, so.
just have her drop them off at the door or something.
Alright.
All right, thanks.
Yep, no problem.
Oh. This thing is really bad, actually. I'm just going to do a hard stop at 0 because I'd rather toy around a little bit. Maybe I'll just do a profit safety. Maybe I won't do any profit safety either. Once trade has been, safety floor, hard stop per position, profit safety keeps at least 0. Let me see what it does when I get rid of the profit safety too. No profit safety. Jesus. I guess I need a fucking drink. Wow, this thing is losing like a bitch. Um, I'll take a look at it, but AI is going to tell you a story either way. So if you have it audited to find mistakes or ask it why it's doing so well, it's going to articulate an amazing story on both sides. If we're writing 20 articles a month on one type of thing, then you are going to see near duplicate articles that are talking about very similar things on the blog. The reason that SEO is declining is because we are too narrow on our perspective. When we took a wider stance as an authority on multiple case types, you became more visible. Obviously, because you're covering more ground. It's like adding more hashtags to a post. You're just going to bring in a bigger audience. Dude, everybody has Claude now, and I fucking hate it. Hey, dude, I just checked Claude, and it told me this, bro. What the fuck, man? Hey, I just designed this in Claude, and it's like better than you guys can design. Cool, man. Hey, I just checked Claude, and it said you sucked when I typed your name in it. Fucking bitch. Dude, what is this doing? Oh my god, man. It takes so long to go through a prompt, bro. So long to go through a prompt. Holy shit. See, this is why you just leave it, because that motherfucker was way negative and now it's. And it's back. Dude, how long are you going to take to do this, bro? It's literally. This thing is awaiting agents now. They're like, the agents are behind. That's how bad these guys need bigger data centers. Oh, you're in line. Way to go, bro. You almost sold that thing, you stupid fuck. Then you moved the damn order. I'm so pissed. And my screen is frozen. Dude, what is going on? Dude, unfucking believable. This thing has no buy orders. Oh, now, oh, damn, I updated it and it, I re-uploaded and I forgot it just stopped. Here, go outside, buddy. Go outside. Come on. I forgot I republished it. Jesus. Oh no, I'm super happy. You have an amazing day too. Dude, I'm just gonna stop streaming until I can get this fucking bot